Okay, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for your trivia enjoyment, we will continue the first aid category that we started last night. Kind of interesting and important stuff. Are you a genius? Maybe, maybe not. And hearing Mark back in there, LSB. Are you with us tonight, Mark?
I'm not a genius either. Oh, no.
Oh, God, no.
Mark is in there. He was in earlier.
There he is. Okay, well, good to hear the resident genius is with us. So we've got Are You a Genius for tonight.
Yep.
As well as historical characters in movies, TV westerns, and a bunch of rock and roll. So tonight, I think we're just going to have a good old time. And here we go. How about some historical movies and characters, or characters in movies? These may be hysterical, too. Jesse James, the leader of the Wild West outlaw gang, has been the subject of many films, but in 1939, a very special actor played Jesse James. Who was that? 19 and 39. This is a 5-pointer if you do it without any help.
SRT?
SRT up to bat.
I'm just guessing, but the big name in 39 was Clark Gable.
Not a choice, but Dan, since you stepped up to bat here and took a chance, we're going to give you the 4 choices, see if you can give us some guidance here. Lawrence Tierney, Henry Fonda, Roy Rogers, or Tyrone Power. And I'm pretty sure Roy Rogers would never play Jesse James.
I'm going to guess Tyrone Powers, but it's a wild guess, Pete.
That would be my guess. Hey, well, KAW agrees with that.
KAW agreeing with that. Let's see if you guys are right. Anybody disagree with Tyrone Power?
Charlie, X-Ray Golf.
CXG with a dose of reality. What do you say, Bob?
Henry Fonda.
Henry Fonda as the great Jesse James. Anybody want to get on the CXG bandwagon with Henry Fonda? All right. Well, you know what? I think Tyrone Power has the consensus. Let's see if these guys were right. And that is correct. Tyrone Power.
How about we told you, baby.
Yep. That is a rarity. Usually, Bob, I put my money on your square. You know that, buddy.
Oh, I know it. I just thought I remember Henry Fonda playing Jesse James somewhere. He did later.
There you go. Here we go with another one from historical characters in films. 10 Rillington Place. 10 Rillington Place was about the unsavory activities of a murderer, John Reginald Christie. Who played this character? And your choices are Simon Ward, John Hurt, Edward Fox, or Richard Attenborough. Going once, going twice. I'm going to say Richard Attenborough because it's the only one I recognize, and that is correct.
Yep, that'd be the only one I recognize.
I didn't know the other guys. 4 for 2. And sounding good there. Jim, let's do one more. This is the movie Bound for Glory. It was about an American folk singer and composer. It's about Woody Guthrie, actually. Who plays the part of Woody Guthrie in Bound for Glory? And a clue for you, it's one of the Carradines.
Alpha Echo.
X-Ray Golf. Let's give Bob a chance to get to bat again. Go ahead.
Okay, the last one I remember was Keith Carradine.
Yeah, Keith Carradine is a choice. There was another station out there. Who was that?
Yeah, I'm going to say David Carradine.
All right, David is also a choice. So your choices are Keith, Robert, David, or John Carradine. So we've got a vote each for Keith and David. Anybody else?
LSB.
LSB. Hey.
I think it's David because I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I agree with David Carradine.
Oh, of course.
Of course, yes. KW jumping in front of the prevailing wind parade. Anybody else? I think I agree with everybody who's correct.
Can you imagine him in the New York Marathon?
All right, good night.
Oh, come on, Jerry.
I got you jumped, didn't I?
Okay, if we don't have you to whoop on, man, I don't know what we do. Let's see, that's correct. Whoever said that is correct. David, right?
Yeah, Roger Carradine. And who was Ellen said it?
Okay, now you can leave, Jerry. That's okay.
Blood Brothers tomorrow night.
Yeah, Blood Brothers. 1945. Here's another movie guy. Historical characters in movies. 1945, Rhapsody in Blue was made about George Gershwin. Who played the composer? And your choices are Robert Alda, Alan Alda, Robert Walker, or Cary Grant.
name again?
Robert Alda, Alan Alda, Robert Walker, Cary Grant.
AY.
AY.
Well, it's either Alda or Grant, and so I'm going to say
Alda.
I'm going to say Alda, KD5AY.
Alda, Robert Alda, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, anybody else? Let's see if Jim's right, and that is correct. 6 for 4, kind of difficult category there, but we're doing well. And you know what? Let's break away for another category here, and we're going to go to first aid now that Dr. Buchanan is in the house. Dr. Buchanan, are you with us?
I'm here.
All right, now that Jerry's with us, we can do this first aid character. How do you stop a nosebleed when you're at home?
W5 today.
Here are the choices. A, you place the scissors on the neck point upwards. B, you sit down and put the head back as far as possible. C, you lean slightly forward and pinch the nostrils. Or D, you stuff as much cotton up the nose as you can and hope for the best. Oh, anybody want to take a stab at that?
Hey, what will?
How do you stop a nosebleed? So I got out of my accent there. Place scissors on the neck point and upwards. Sit down and put the head back as far as possible. Lean slightly forward and pinch the nostrils, which is what I've heard. And then put some keys down the back. I don't know what that means. Anybody? I'm always lean forward. Anybody agree with that?
Yeah. Hey, why lean backward?
I've always been told lean forward. Anybody?
I've always told put your head back and hold some boiling cotton.
Yeah, well, just stick the cotton up there in the nose. I think I heard Papa Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, you lean back. You don't lean forward.
That's it, AY.
I'm money on leaning forward, but I'm going to go with you guys on the back, but I'm going to be able to say a big I told you so. So sit down and lean back.
No.
And what do you say, Big Gun? What do you say, Big Gun?
Lean forward.
Lean forward. Yeah, okay, I got one disciple. Anybody else want to go with the lean forward click with Pete?
Lean forward, guys.
Yeah, because my mom used to get nosebleeds. I know this. Anybody else?
Well, that's the northern people that's doing that.
It's northern people with their funny nostrils. Let's see if moving forward is right. That is correct, guys.
Well,
It's you northern people.
Pete told us so.
You northern people. All right, 7 for 5. I'm glad to be a northerner, actually.
Me too.
I'm glad you're a Yankee. I'm proud of that.
What is the cure, guys? This is first aid still. What is the cure for a common cold? And here are your choices. Paracetamol taken 4 times a day. I've never heard of that. Fresh air. There is no cure for the common cold or inhaling steam. How about a new player? KMO.
KW, first time.
Kokomo. We're ignoring KW. Go ahead there, Dr. Kokomo.
There is no cure for the common cold. You just wait.
That's right. There has never been a cure for it.
Dr. Buchanan says that's true, and that's correct.
Told you so.
All right, good job there, Kokomo. That brings us to 8 for 6. We might as well do one more. We're almost out of questions in this category. And this is a CPR question. Oh, this is a good one. We should all know this. If you perform CPR, how many chest compressions should you do to how many rescue breaths? So what's the ratio of chest compressions to rescue breaths? Here are the choices. A, 20 compressions to 5 breaths. B, 10 compressions to 2 breaths. To C, 15 compressions to 3 breaths. Or D, 30 compressions to 2 breaths. Let's go to DQ. Hello there, James.
30 to 2.
All right, 30 to 2 says Dr. DQ. Anybody agree?
FRC agrees. FPD agrees.
All right, there's a bunch of agreement for Mr. James, and that is correct. Way to go, James. You've probably done that a couple times on people.
Oh, and I also broke a couple ribs. Good to meet you, KFIDQ.
Good to hear you. And we need more people trained like you, James. So good job there. 9 for 7. Here's one more. This is kind of interesting in the first aid category. Which of the following is a helpful remedy for a hangover? A, lemon. B, milk. C, cabbage, or D, carrot?
E, don't drink.
For the dog to bit you.
Gutter man says don't drink.
Choices again, please.
The choices are A, lemon, B, milk, C, cabbage, D, carrot. I'm going to go on. I think either milk or carrot myself, but anybody else?
I think one of the other two. Cabbage, it does certain things to your, absorption-wise, and I'll go lemon. Let's go cabbage with me, AY.
All right, cabbage man. I'm carrot man. Anybody else?
I'll go lemon.
Lemon, he says. Anybody else?
PG.
All right, we're going to go with Jim on this, but I think it's carrot. Let's see if cabbage is right, and it is lemon, OTO.
That's what I drink my drinks with.
And here's what they say. The juice of a lemon squeezed into warm water and taken occasionally throughout the day will help to remove the unpleasant symptoms. Lemon is a good natural remedy. It helps reduce headache, dizziness, nausea, and light muscle pain. It is also good if steeped in hot water with a small amount of grated ginger to produce the tea.
You know what? I squeeze my lemons with a squeezer, and I drank the juice direct. I did 6 lemons last night.
Did you like?
There you go. Good job. I guess we missed that, didn't we?
No, I got it.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna give you the point there. All right.
Well, I said lemon.
Yeah, I know. Except I think we went with Jim on it and cabbage, but we're gonna give it to you anyway, Gutter Man.
Yep. Yeah, Gutterman deserves it.
All right, one more, guys. This is the final question in first aid, and this is a critical one. What should you do if someone's clothes are on fire? Here are the choices. A, get them on the ground and smother the flames with a wet towel. B, flap a rug or blanket at the flames. C, pour water on them. Or D, sit them in a chair and cover them with a towel.
OTO.
KW, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the answer one. Thank you. I'll go with choice A.
Get them on the ground and smother the flames with a wet towel. Anybody else?
Yep, OTO, stop, drop, and roll.
Option E, stop, drop, and roll.
Let's go to, hold on just a second, James. Let's go to OAQ. Go ahead, Bob.
Is there any mention as to who the person is?
No, but that's an important consideration given, especially on this frequency, right?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, on choice B, what was it again, Pete? Because on choice A, that's what I even insinuated that it goes along with stop, drop, and roll. Over.
I think that is the closest to what you guys are calling stop, drop, and rolls. Choice B is flap a rug or blanket at the flames, span the flames. Would not be a good idea.
No, I'm staying with choice A. I just wanted to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah, although they could have described it better. I think you're right, Jerry, and that is correct.
Yes, sir, yeah. It's basically, and you roll them up in a wet blanket, and it'll kill that fire.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Buchanan.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. You know my ingenuity now.
Does he say?
Yeah, if you don't have a wet blanket, what then? That's why you just roll them on the ground.
Yeah, that's a good point there. All right, guys, here we go. Are you a genius? We'll find out. Physiology. By what process might you create a bolus? By what process might you create a bolus? Fasting, sleeping, chewing, crying. 5 seconds.
WXZ.
EQ, go ahead.
Chewing.
That's it, AY.
Anybody else for chewing? All right, let's see if you're right, James. And James, you are a genius tonight. And for those of you that don't know about a bolus is a ball of food and saliva created through the process of mastication, that's chewing. And it's shaped in the mouth in a way that it can easily pass through the esophagus on its way to the stomach.
That's it. Almost a could, only you don't swallow it first.
Way to go there, genius, James. 12 for 10. We're going to stay in Are You a Genius? And do one more. Chemistry, ladies and gentlemen. Which chemical element is named for a university? Which chemical element is named for a university? 5, 4...
LSB.
LSB, go.
Cambrium.
Yeah, that's not a bad. That's not one of them, but that's pretty darn close.
AY.
AY.
Would it be argon?
Here are the choices: berkelium, turbonium, Harvardium, or Oxfordium.
Well, it'd be Harvard.
What do you think there, LSB?
Oh, that's beyond me.
Actually, it's berkelium. Berkeley, after Berkeley.
I was going to say Harvardium is not.
Not a element, right?
Yeah, whatever you said, I agree with.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to stay ingenious for one more. We're kind of not living up to the genius requirements tonight. Here we go. Literature. What figure of literature required the milk of 17,913 cows as an infant? Going once. Going twice. All right, geniuses. Here are the choices: Gargantua, Gulliver, Hercules, Paul Bunyan. Probably Gulliver or Paul Bunyan.
SRT.
SRT.
It's got to be Gulliver, because they had to use all kind of stuff on him.
Either Gulliver or Paul Bunyan. Let's see if you're right. And it was Gargantua.
Oh, wow.
Gargantua is a figure in French folklore from 1535. I guess we missed that. All right, 12 for 12. You know what? We're going to quickly exit and retreat from our genius questions tonight, so we must go to something a little easier. Let's go to TV westerns of the 50s and 60s. And this will be kind of fun. This is taking you back to 1956 to 1959. What was the name of the series that involved an officer of the Nevada Department of Public Safety? 1956 to 59. Choices: State Trooper, Bronco, Texas Rangers, or the Andy Griffith Show? AY.
State Trooper.
That'd be one of the first two, State Trooper or Bronco. Anybody else?
That'd be my guess.
Which one there, a big gun?
Yeah, that'd be my guess. State Trooper.
State Trooper. Let's see if you guys got it. That is correct. Way to go.
That was well played.
That was amazing. It was amazing. All right, guys. Who played the role of Jess Harper in Laramie?
What? I forget his name.
Jim, you're kind of speaking in tongues tonight. I like it.
Yeah, he lives up in New England still.
Yeah, CXG. Go.
I get to redeem myself. Robert Fuller.
That's it.
Robert Fuller is a choice. Anybody else?
He agrees.
I do too.
Well, let's see. And that's ding, ding, ding. A three-pointer. Way to go, Bob. Yep. Doing good. Robert Fuller was also in Wagon Train, it says. Is that right? And also Emergency.
Yeah, he was in Emergency.
How about that? All right, one more. You guys kick butt in this category. TV Westerns. James Drury played a starring role in the Virginia from 62 to 71, rather. Virginian. What was his name in the series? How about a new player? James Drury in the Virginian. Judge Emmett Riker, Trampas, or he was never ever known. He was only known as the Virginian.
That's what YCK says.
YCK, Freddie.
Yeah, I said they never give his name. It was just the Virginian.
That's it.
All right, we've got a couple people saying he was only ever known as the Virginian. Anybody else?
No to you.
Let's check in with the gutter man.
The Virginian.
Virginian. Anybody else want to go with something else? Let's see if you guys are right. That is correct. And it says here throughout the 9 seasons of the show, the character was only known as the Virginian.
In the 2000 movie, he's still only known as the Virginian.
Yeah. There you go. That's pretty cool trivia there. All right, 17 for 15, guys. Let's change it up a little bit. And let's see here. We've done Genius. We've done, well, let's do a little rock and roll if we can. And finish out some one-hit wonders from the 80s. And right now we're going to go to 1986. And the song is Friends and Lovers. And it was done by a duo. Who was your Friends and Lovers duo? Friends and Lovers. 1986. Choices: Donna Allen and Danny Wilson, Nancy Martinez and Andy Taylor, Gloria Loring and Carl Anderson, or Denise Lopez and Gavin Christopher. I think it may be that Loring and Anderson one myself. I don't remember it. I don't think it was a big hit. Anybody agree with Gloria Loring and Carl Anderson? Let's see if that's it. That is correct.
Okay, now I agree.
I agree. KW, I agree with that. I just got to remember that.
Yep.
All right, 18 for 16. One more one-hit wonder, guys. Maybe we can get a better one on this one. Oh, this is good. 1987, somebody did a cover version of Respect Yourself. And a clue, this person was a fairly big actor at the time. Who was it? 1987, Respect Yourself. You know, I guess, that's not the Aretha song. That's a different song. But anyway, 1987, who was it? Don Johnson, Henry Winkler, Alan Thicke, or Bruce Willis?
Don Johnson OTO.
That sounds like something he'd do. He got a little cheesy toward the end. Anybody agree with the Gutter Man?
I agree with him, too.
Yeah, actually, that's not correct. It was Bruce Willis, who also got cheesy.
Oh, be darned.
How about that?
Well, Bruce Willis never should have had a microphone in front of his mouth.
Yeah, Respect Yourself was Staple Singers. That's now I'm remembering it. That's for that first. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's do one more. Let's get this right. Rush Hour was a 1988 hit for a former member of an 80s girls group. Who was it? Rush Hour. Was it Belinda Carlisle, Martha Wash, Jane Wheatland, or Siobhan Fahey?
PG with a guess.
PG.
I'm going to go with Jane. What's her name? Wheatland?
Yeah, I think it was too, because Belinda Carlisle, I remember her hits, and that wasn't one of them. Jane Wheatland was the other go-go. Anybody agree with Jane Wheatland?
Yeah, KW will.
KW, of course, and that is correct. Way to go.
Heck yeah.
19 for 18. And do we have one more one-hit wonder? We do indeed. This rock band had their biggest hit in 1989 when they hit the top 10 with What I Am. What I Am. Who are they? And your choices are Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians, times 2, The Church, or The Afternoon Delights. Who's out there besides KW? Zero Papa, come on down. Yeah, I think I would agree with Edie Brickell. Anybody else?
X-Ray Zulu Delta agrees.
All right, and that is correct. Way to go. 20 for 19, guys. Hey, let's move it around a little bit. We haven't done ham radio trivia, so let me lay a couple of these on you. And here's a good question in ham radio. When was 146.52 first adopted as the 2-meter simplex frequency? Your choices are 51, 55, 67, or 72. 2-meter 146.52. When was it adopted? I'm looking for somebody new tonight. Anybody that's new to the frequency? Anybody that hasn't been on tonight? 1951, 55, 67, or 72? KAW. 67. All right, got to vote for 67. Anybody else?
Somebody out there.
There's somebody out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Papa Mike.
Papa Mike, go for it, buddy.
It's either 67 or 72.
I need somebody with some courage. Somebody with some stones to tell me which of those 2 years.
YCK says 67.
All right, YCK's got the stones tonight, and YCK is, hold on, It was 72.
Oh, damn, I wish I'd said that.
20 for 20. All right, let's do one more. Which of the following states is in the U.S. District Call number 7? Arizona, Colorado, Nebraska, California. Quick. Papa Mike, go.
I can get that one. Arizona.
Anybody agree with the Papa Mikester?
BG agrees.
All right, Papa Meister, and that is correct. Way to go. 21 for 21. Oh, KW agrees on that, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
All right, one more. Ham radio. The Mississippi River originates in what call sign district? Quickly, guys. What call sign district does it originate? The Mississippi.
SRT.
SRT. Go for it.
I think that's 0.
I think that would be too. Lake Itasca, Minnesota. Anybody agree with the counselor?
Yeah, BG will go with it.
Yep, they will.
Other choices are Illinois, Montana, or Indiana at 9s or 7s, and Minnesota is going to be correct. Way to go, Dan.
That's what I do.
For 22. One more for ham radio, guys. Listen up. This is getting very exciting. Oh, this is a good question. Where did the term DX originate? Listen to these choices. Again, the question, where did the term DX originate? A, required by the ARRL. That doesn't make sense, but I guess that's ARRL is the resource or the source. B, it was adopted by the National DX Association. C, an early telephone term for distant exchange. Or D, first used by the RSGB, Radio Sierra Golf Bravo, whatever that is.
BG.
Anybody want to take a stab at it?
BG.
BG, what you saying? Go BG.
Charlie out.
That's it, AY.
Early telephone term?
Yes, sir.
That's it, AY.
All right, we got a couple people saying early telephone term. Anybody else? Everybody's agreeing with you. That is correct. Way to go.
Outstanding.
KX9A, RSGB stands for the Radio Society of Great Britain.
Oh, thank you. I should kind of know that. All right, good deal. Let's bounce around a little bit. You know what we haven't done here yet? 1972 music. I got some hits I'm going to throw at you, and you tell me who did these, okay? And you get two points if we do it without any clues. Hurting Each Other, 1972.
WXZ.
WXZ, there he is.
I want to say Carpenters.
Yeah. Carpenters is a choice. Anybody on board with John?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's a three-pointer there for you, John. Way to go. 26 for 24. Brandy, you're a fine girl. We just had this. This may be a repeat. Anybody want to get some easy points? At 5SU. Good evening, Cody.
Hey, I'm going to do Looking Glass.
Looking Glass. Anybody agree with that?
Yeah, I remember us doing that just the other night.
Yeah, we did. I think I may be... Oh, here's one for you. We didn't have this the other night. The cover of the Rolling Stone. Gutterman, tell us who did that.
Zero Papa.
All right, Zero Papa, tell us who did the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show.
Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Anybody agreeing with that?
Yes, I see it.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Nice job. 30. We're going to give you 3 for that. 32 for 26. And here is a one-hit wonder. You've had it before, but it's been a while. Who did the song, and it made it top 10, 1972? Popcorn. Popcorn. Who is your artist? Come back again if you know the answer. Relay, what did that person say? One more time. Say it a little slower. I heard it that time. Hot butter is a choice. Anybody agree with that?
Yep, I will.
That's a three-pointer if I ever heard it. Nice job. 35 for 27. That is obscure. All right, guys. Ding, ding, ding. Time to go back to, let's see here. Where is that category? Yes, historical characters from the movies. Here we go. These are kind of tough. We're batting about 500 on this. Listen to this. I mean, these are tough, but some of you guys will know this stuff. Emma Hamilton, the mistress of Lord Nelson, has had several films made about her life. In 1941, The Hamilton Woman was released. Who played Lady Hamilton? Oh, my. Choices are Vivian Lee, Glenda Jackson, Margaret Leighton, or Merle Oberon.
What year?
1941.
AY.
AY.
Merle Oberon, that'd be a guess.
Merle Oberon. I was going to guess Vivian Lee because it's the only one I recognize. Anybody else?
Yeah, Vivian Lee is the only one I'd recognize.
Yeah, me too, PG.
All right. I guess we're going to go with the consensus, and that is correct.
How about that? Ain't that interesting?
And KW agrees, too.
Of course.
Well, you know, you got to consider the source.
All right. One more. This is a good one. 1956. Here's a movie about Napoleon Bonaparte. And the movie in 1956, War and Peace, was released. Who played Napoleon in that film? Big name, too, I think. Anybody without clues?
SRT?
SRT, up to bat for 5.
Was it Edwin G. Robinson, maybe?
You dirty rat. You killed my brother.
I love it.
No, he's not a choice, but he was a great actor.
Just a guess.
Eli Wallach, Herbert Lom, Rod Steiger, Marlon Brando.
Brando, didn't we have this the other night?
No way he was going to be Napoleon, was he?
No.
X-ray golf.
X-ray golf. It's got to be somebody short like Rod Steiger.
I don't know this, but I'm guessing Rod Steiger.
He was kind of short. Anybody agree with Steiger? Yankee Hawk, what do you say, Joe? What do you say? Brando. Really? I think the Steigers have it, and it was Herbert Lom, guys.
Boy, y'all screwed the pooch tonight.
Thank you, Jerry. 36 for 29. All right, here's one we should get. Historical characters in films. General George Armstrong Custer, the glory-seeking cavalry officer who met his end at the Little Bighorn. You can tell that this person who wrote that quiz did not like Custer. Anyway, he's been a favorite of filmmakers over the years. One of the maybe many movies made about him was They Died with Their Boots On. Who played Custer in that movie? Choices are Henry Fonda, Ward Bond, Ronald Reagan, Errol Flynn. 19 doesn't give the year.
KAW.
Anybody besides KAW? KAW.
Ward Bond. AY.
AY.
I'm going to say Henry Fonda.
Henry Fonda. Anybody else? All right, I'm going to go with Jim on this. And it was Errol Flynn.
Well, we both messed up.
I agree with Errol Flynn.
Yeah, we both messed up, Jim.
All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna retreat from this category too. This has been a tough night in trivia. Should we try a couple of genius questions, guys?
Yeah, let's just do a little bit of ham radio trivia and genius.
All right, here we go. This is a genius question. Thanks for your suggestion, Jerry. All right, this is a word question, so this is something that you smart guys can figure out. What word for a common respiratory disease begins and ends with a vowel but contains no other vowels in between?
X-ray Zulu Delta.
X-ray Zulu Delta.
Asthma, Pete. November 5, X-ray Zulu Delta.
There he goes. The Tuesday night net control hitting the ball there. Asthma. Anybody agree?
That's it.
All right. And let's see if that's right. I think it is. And that is correct for 5 points there, Ethan.
That's a good one.
Good job.
All right.
All right. And Ethan, not only are you net control tonight, but now you can say you are the genius net control through the entire night, okay?
All right. That sounds like a plan.
I will send you authorization, paperwork for that. All right, here's a math question, guys, for you math geniuses. Could it be we're going to get more than one genius tonight? I think we already had. Who was the other genius we had? Oh, it was James and Sherman. So we're looking for our third genius tonight. What is the term for a straight line segment that joins any 2 points on a circle?
5SU.
5SU up to bat for genius status.
Art.
Cody, what'd you say?
Did you say straight line?
I need a relay on Cody.
He's asking if you said straight line.
Yeah, let me repeat the question for Cody. What is the term for a straight line segment that joins any 2 points on a circle?
I was going to say tangent, but that blew that. Never mind. LSB.
LSB getting up to bat to be a genius. What do you say?
Chord.
Chord is a choice. Anybody else?
OAQ.
OAQ, what say you?
I agree with chord, K5OAQ.
Well, do you have choices? You can have a circle and a straight line through it.
The other choices, Jim, are diameter, radius, and sector.
That'd be sector, AKD5AY.
All right, we got AY going for sector. Anybody else for chord? Anybody for sector?
for sector.
SRT for chord.
SRT is going to be our tiebreaker, and chord is correct.
A chord is a line between two, a pattern, a circular pattern between them. So that wouldn't be a circle.
Jerry, tell him I told you so.
Yeah, he told you so.
This is KW. I agree with chord now that I heard the answer.
I told you so the second time.
All right. Hey, was that you imitating KAW?
I think
Hey, Pete.
in my shop here, and I just can't think either mine.
That was great. John, Mr. Nice Guy imitating KW. I love it.
Pete, do you still have that question up?
No, I lost it, Jim. I'm sorry.
Okay, that question, the way you read it, it was a segment, but anyway.
You know, it was my fault, I'm sure, Jim.
No, it wasn't a fault. It's just the way it was said, and I think they put the wrong answer on it.
It was a conspiracy, actually. All right, one more, guys. Native Americans and LSB, you are a genius for the night. You can tell other people that all the way till midnight.
Call Alex Jones on that conspiracy.
Native Americans, which was the last Native American tribe to make peace with the U.S. government? And let me give you the choices: Seminole, Blackfoot, Navajo, or Nez Perce.
KAW.
We have Chief Buchanan, but anybody else?
Yankee Hawk.
Yankee Hawk. Let's get him. Yankee Hawk Joe. Navajo, he says. Anybody else?
KAW. That's what I was going to tell you is Navajo.
All right, we got a bunch of people saying Navajo. Let's see if you're right. That is incorrect. It was the Seminole guys located in Florida.
Name that tribe again?
Hey, here's a story. A small group of the Seminoles that didn't move to Oklahoma held out in the Florida Everglades until 1934.
Wow, they were mad. A long time.
There's some motivated Indians. I love that, man.
They stayed high on that whiskey.
There you go. 40. That was 42 for 33. We burned a bonus point, but that's okay. That was really good. That was a genius question. We're going to do one more, and then we're probably going to end this thing and let KW read us the instruction books to a gun for the rest of the night. English towns. In what English town would one be able to enjoy Queen Bertha's Walk? Queen Bertha's Walk. York, Salisbury, Norwich, or Canterbury? No Googling, guys.
Yeah, don't be Googling, guys.
Kokomo is going to take it. What do you say?
Canterbury.
Canterbury. Let's see if he's got it. That is correct.
Right on.
Oh, that was amazing.
Damn, that was super good.
How many points?
Googled that. That's a 5. And now, Ron, you too, and this is our last question of the night, you too can identify yourself as a genius for the rest of the night.
Yeah, but that expires at midnight.
So, like when you go upstairs and quit, end your evening operation, you can tell your wife, and she needs to call you a genius for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That ain't going well, huh? All right, guys. Hey, it's been fun. We'll do this again tomorrow night. This is KE5GGY, and somebody other than KW pick it up, please. Good evening. Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
It's been fun, Pete. Thank you much. K1LSB.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, my God.